Well, good evening. I'm Mike O'Neill. Welcome to W49BA Sports. Don't forget, Telethon 93 will begin tomorrow at 7 o'clock with a dance at the YWCA in Gloversville. We're looking forward to it. So join us tomorrow night. W49BA will be back with their game of the week after these messages.
Beautiful, exciting basketball game. We'd like to welcome Dr. Don Romano, Superintendent of the Gloversville North School District. How do you feel after the first two games?
Dave, we feel excited this evening. It's our really first packed house that we've had thus far this season, and even though this game means nothing in the rankings or the standings, for most students we've had here, so we're excited, we're enthused, and so are our young people.
This is a one-game season tonight. If you look around the stands, there's a lot of alumni from when you went to school, when I went to school. Like the football games, it always seems to bring them back.
Not only bringing them back, but also bringing them back with a great deal of pride and enthusiasm. As you do look around the stands, you notice people from Johnstown, Gloversville, even from Mayfield. This rivalry, friendly rivalry, extends far beyond the city limits of Gloversville and Johnstown.
We've spoken numerous times, Aaron and I have, in relation to the fact that the rivalry goes back a lot of years, but it's not a rivalry where you expect to put on a pair of boxing gloves. It's a rivalry that not only stands on the basketball court or the football field or soccer field, but in the classrooms as well. The level of students that we have in Gloversville and Johnstown is something of pride for everybody in the area.
Dave just corrected that, and most importantly, associated with the student body in both schools, there's much more mingling of students compared to what there were in the past. For example, many of the students attend dances together, they attend different functions and activities, join with SAD chapters and foreign language clubs. So the rivalry isn't as much as it used to be, but yet the students are very much involved with one another, and they like one another.
They do. You may see a few bumps and bumps here on the basketball court, same as you see them on the football field. When the game is over, the clothes and the sports clothes go away, the slacks and sweatshirts come out, and they're out partying together. They're sitting here talking. The guys and girls are interdating, and it's really nice. It's an environment that 25 years from now they come back with the same smile.
And even prior to the game, in many cases, both Gloversville and Johnstown kids talking to one another, enjoying one another, but you know for certain that when the jump ball goes up to open up the game, there'll be competitors on both sides.
Well, I'm not going to put you on the spot and ask you to make a prediction. I know your heart's in both places. You and your family are very involved in both communities. We're looking forward to a beautiful game tonight. Dr. Romano, thank you for your time.
Dave, thank you very much. We hope you have a good game and a great deal of sportsmanship on both sides.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to the station for a few words from Mike.
Okay, as we come back to Gloversville High School, as Gloversville Johnstown warming up for their big show here. Aaron Moraz back with you. Dave Berger. Tonight's matchup, Dave, should be a close one for both teams. We should see something similar to what we saw in the JV game.
I got news for you, Aaron. I am so hoarse. I have drank 3 quarts of water behind us. Every time we go take a break here, we down the water. I have never seen exciting basketball like we just witnessed the past game with the Gloversville Johnstown JV. That was one of those games you wanted to see end of the time.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know watching the first matchup between these two, Johnstown really enjoyed a lead most of the way. Gloversville eventually, with some full court pressure, battled themselves back into the game, but not before Johnstown was able to answer that call and come away with the victory. And some of the key things I think we're going to see tonight is, number one is this Johnstown offense. They're very patient. They can be very explosive, especially against a man-to-man defense. So we'll have to see what Coach Landrio comes out with for the Red Dragons. And as far as the Gloversville squad goes, if they can hit their outside jumpers, which they've been up and down with this year, they can be very tough. So we know that they like to hustle. Their hearts are always in the game. The key really revolves around Landrio's outside jumper, and that would free up a lot of the other guys to take their jumper. Last time they played, Johnstown shut Landrio right out just about and really took their whole flow of the game, their whole momentum and everything right away from the Gloversville squad. And it wasn't until their full court pressure until Gloversville could get back into it.
The Dragons have lived and died by the three-pointer. We saw a game a couple weeks ago where the line for the three-point kept moving out and out and out. It almost ended up here at the half court. Gloversville has got to get an inside game moving in order to bring the defense of the Sir Bills into their playing field. If the Sir Bills are able to maintain the same defense they had in Johnstown, it's going to be a very long game for the Dragons. I want to remind people that at halftime, there's a very special show by the Gloversville cheerleaders and the Johnstown cheerleaders. We'll give all the names of the dances. Stay tuned to it because it is going to be really interesting. These kids have worked all year for this presentation.
All right, we'll be looking forward to that, so please stay tuned during the halftime because you will see your lady cheerleaders from the Gloversville and the lady cheerleaders from Johnstown doing their show. And as far as Johnstown goes, Johnstown's been kind of up and down during the year. They really show some good signs during the year, playing really strong, but yet they're yet to put a complete game together. They're having trouble really putting a complete game together from the start of the tip-off until the end of the game. They always have a few laxes in there that allows the other team to catch up, and then they get themselves in trouble.
Well, we're 20 seconds away from tip-off. It's going to be fast-paced, shoot 'em up, rope 'em down, slam dunk basketball. I'm looking forward to it. Later on during the game, we got some great new ideas coming up from W49BA Sports. They've got you and I going in 50 different directions. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Okay, as we get ready for the starting lineup, we'll start with Johnstown. First out on the floor for Johnson, Mark Wilson, number 20. He's their point guard for Johnstown, and he's really a key factor in this offense. Jim Corbett, number 31, a strong, physical, inside guy, center for this Johnstown squad. Number 43, junior Richard Willard. Number 21, Dean Ruggieri, and number 12, Bob Abdella.
Now for the Red Dragons. Oh, look at the home crowd. Number 4, Anthony Landrio. Number 4, senior Anthony Landrio. 45, Aaron Ligon. Another senior, Aaron Ligon. Number 33, Tad Vaughn. Tad Vaughn, another senior, number 33. Number 10, Mike Belovic, another senior. Number 20, Ronnie Allen. And another senior, number 10, Ron Allen.
So as the crowd gets warmed up here, we're going to get ready. We're going to stand for our national anthem.
Come on.
You got this.
Heather Kinney, one of the seniors here at the high school. Very nice voice.
Okay, as we get ready for the tip here.
It's a tip-off, not a kickoff.
We got that right. We are in the right place. We are in Gloversville. We are in the high school. We're not on Husky Field.
Hey, Mike, great day for a football game.
I don't know if they'd find the field out there. Would they, Dave?
I don't know. Remember that game up in New England with the snowblower?
That's right. They could clear it off.
It was against Miami, I think, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
See, the mine hasn't gone yet. There's no snow in here. We got a massive crowd. 24 minutes of exciting football.
Ruggieri will jump center for Johnstown. Valovic for Gloversville. Johnstown in the away purple and Gloversville home white. Tip is won by Johnstown. Abdella with it. And Gloversville comes out right away in their man-to-man defense. Wilson setting the offense for Johnstown as they go into their motion offense. Willard to Wilson. Wilson's going to pull up for the jumper off the front of the rim. No good. Ruggieri with the loose ball. He couldn't handle it.
Vaughn picks up that loose ball off the Langio. Langio slows it down back to Allen. Allen centers it, puts it in the center court. Setting up the court has Valovic off to his left, has Langio off to the right, has Ligon switching underneath. It's to Valovic on the left, back to Allen, long outside jumper, 2 points, Allen.
But Johnstown's kind of in a little trick defense here. They've got a man running on Landrio, and the rest of the team is in a zone, matchup type zone defense. Ruggieri's going to pull up for his jumper. It's no good, wide right, and Allen with the rebound.
Allen brings it down, crosses that magic center stripe. Allen sets it up, off to the right. 3 points for Valovic. Their rebound picked up by the Bills.
Wilson will drive feet to Ruggieri. Ruggieri up off the glass and in. Assist for Wilson, and that's what we said, that Mark Wilson is a key factor to this Johnstown offense. The Johnstown will share the ball.
Allen inbounds to Valovic. Valovic back to Allen. Allen crosses center stripe, sets it up on the far side. To the near side to Valovic. Into the corner to Langio. Knocked out of bounds by the Dragons. Bills take over.
Wilson brings it across. He'll walk it up the floor for Johnstown, guarded by Allen. Gloversville still man-to-man defense. As they will be patient, this Johnstown offense. Wilson will drive the lane. He'll lay it up and in as he beats Allen on it. Mark Wilson with his first bucket of the game. 4-2, Johnstown on top.
Valovic inbounds to Allen. Allen crosses the center stripe on the far side. Working the ball to set it up into Langio in the corner. Langio into Vaughn inside. Vaughn on a turnaround jumper. It's up and off. Valovic with a rebound. Ball is blocked by the Bills. Dragons get it back to set it up. Ligon out to Allen. Allen outside the key, setting it up on the stripe. Over to the left to Valovic. Valovic with a jumper from the outside. It is good. 2 points.
That ties the game at 4 here early in the first quarter from Gloversville. Wilson brings it across for Johnstown. He'll put it in the post to Corbett. Corbett will feed Abdella. Abdella will pull up for the jumper off the glass. No good. Rebound by Allen.
Allen on the fast break. Allen down to Vaughn. Vaughn all the way in. It is up off the rim, picked up by the Bills.
Long pass from Wilson to Ruggieri. Ruggieri wants to drive the baseline. He gets it off, but the loose ball on the play. Abdella picks it up. Stripped away by Landrio. Wilson takes it away from him. He'll feed it into Willard. Willard fakes up off the glass, and he is fouled. So a little loose ball all over the floor as Wilson come up with it, and he'll feed make it Rich Willard, and Willard will go to the line.
Fouls on Aaron Lee. I'll tell you something, Aaron. This game moves this fast, and they're going to be wiped out. They're going to be totally beat before the end of this first quarter.
Well, like I said, last game for both teams, they got nothing to lose here. They're just going to let it all out, and you can see it already by the pace of the game where they're just going from end to end as Willard hits him first. And the second, as he gives Johnstown a 2-point lead with 4:52 on the clock.
Valovic inbounds to Ron Allen. Allen crosses the center stripe, stays to the far side. Back to this side to Valovic. Valovic in the corner to Vaughn. Vaughn is considering the jump. Pushes it back out to Valovic. Far side. Long three-pointer. It's off the rim. Ligon up with it. Ligon to Vaughn. Vaughn up and in. 6-6.
Wilson calling the 0-4 Johnstown, puts the ball in motion. Willard on the right side. He'll bring it back up to Abdella. Abdella puts it on the floor. He looks to feed Corbett, and he'll throw it wide. Corbett with the save, and Landrio comes up with the loose ball for Gloversville, looking to take it coast to coast. as it's thrown away, and Willard up with the loose ball, gives it up to Wilson. Wilson loses the handle, and Ron Allen will be called for a reach-in foul on Wilson.
Do you realize that you and I, this game is going so fast, we can't switch back and forth. We don't know who's out there.
Johnstown will take the ball out of bounds under their own basket. Dunlap now in the game for Johnstown. He'll replace Bob Abdullah. Into Willard. Wilson from the corner takes the jumper and hits it. Mark Wilson with his second bucket of the game.
Ron Allen inbounds to Belovic. Belovic back to Allen. Allen crosses the center stripe, stays to the far side. Looking to set up in the corner. Landriel double team. Landriel over to Belovic. Belovic alone. Belovic up with a jumper. It is short. Picked up by Johnstown.
Nice feed from Wilson to Ruggieri. Ruggieri lays it up, but he can't get it to go. Rebounded by Belovic, and down the other way comes Gloversville.
Belovic brings it down to Allen. Allen sets it up again.
Great feed last time from Wilson to Ruggieri. He couldn't get it to go.
Landreau in the corner, double teamed outside to Allen. To Vaughn in the middle. Vaughn fights his way, goes back outside to Allen, who's all alone. 2 points for Ron Allen.
So it's a 3-minute mark here in the first quarter. The score is tied at 8, and Wilson will bring it up for Johnstown. He'll call the offense backdoor to Corbett, and he'll be fouled. A nice play set up here by Wilson to Corbett, and Corbett will go to the line and shoot 2.
Foul on Mike Down is for Steve Bird. Corbett to the line and shoot 2.
So tempo so far is in Johnstown's favor. They like to put the ball on the floor, up and down the floor. Corbett can't get the first to go. They do have a running team and like to run the floor, and Gloversville is going to have to play tough defense, full court just about, if they want to keep themselves close in this game. Because Corbett's second shot off the front of the rim, no good, rebounded by Vaughn.
Vaughn passes off to Ron Allen. Allen brings it down over the center stripe. Brian Johnson is in the game. Johnson with the ball, number 13. Johnson in the corner. Joe Giuliano back to Johnson. Johnson pushes it to the far side. Allen in the corner to Vaughn. Vaughn on a long one, in and out. Giuliano up and way off.
On blitz in the game for Johnstown, replacing Tim Corbett.
Belovic inbounds. Belovic inbounds to Johnson. Johnson over to Allen. Allen's directing traffic. Brings the ball out to the center stripe. Tries to set it up again to Johnson in the corner. Johnson to Giuliano. Giuliano to Johnson. Johnson behind the back to Belovic. Belovic up and in and out. Rebound. Turbill.
Willard with the rebound to Wilson. Wilson down to Ruggieri. Ruggieri's going to drive the baseline. Reverse layup. No good. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up by Belovic of Gloversville.
Belovic off to Allen. Allen down the side to Giuliano. No, he keeps it. Goes back to Giuliano. Giuliano tries for the shot. Basket is good. Giuliano.
Foul on number 30.
Good pass by Ron Allen. Underneath, as it looked like he was going to pull up for that jumper. It was challenged. He got it underneath to Joel. And Joe will go to line and try to complete the three-point play.
Foul on number 34 on the white violation.
Lane violation on Gloversville. That'll turn the ball over to Johnstown.
Aaron Lee gone in for Chad Vaughn.
Gloversville on top, 10-8, 1:55 in the first quarter.
Not to sound hokey, that was enough fast first quarter.
Honglitz with the ball for Johnstown. Gives it up to Willard. Willard to Wilson. Wilson tries to get it back to Willard. It's knocked away by Ligon. He picks it up and gives it up to Allen.
Allen brings it down, crosses the center stripe where he's picked up by the Sir Bills. Belovic in the outside on the near side, over to Ligon. Ligon way outside, long two-pointer. It's off. Rebound is being fought for. It's off the shoes of the Dragons. Goes over to the Sir Bills.
So Gloversville trying to crash them offensive boards. So Johnstown will keep it, bring it down by Wilson. To Dunlap, over to Willard. Gloversville still man-to-man defense. Dunlap back to Willard. Johnstown will be patient with the ball. They'll work that ball and they'll get themselves an easy layup. Into Wilson. Wilson up off the glass and in. Good as pass from Willard. Mark Wilson with his third bucket of the game.
Giuliano inbounds to Allen. Allen crosses the center stripe. Ligon on the near side. Ligon inside to Landry. Landry outside of Valovic. Valovic shoots and misses. Ball is stripped away. There is a foul.
Foul is on number 20, Mark Wilson. That's his first.
Team second. Allen to the line to shoot 2. Vaughn takes back at the Gloversville.
Allen to the line to shoot 2.
I remember another evening shooting the other way. Allen made 10 in a row. And there's the first one.
Allen makes the first, has 1 shot remaining.
Second shot off the back of the rim, no good. Wilson with a loose ball. He'll pull it back out, slow things up for Johnstown in the corner to Ruggieri. Ruggieri back to Wilson. Again, Johnstown working this Gloversville defense as they will put on a tough man-to-man. They'll be all over you. Got to take care of the basketball, and that's what Johnstown's looking to do. Corbett on the high post, looks to drive the lane. His shot is up off the glass and in as Ligon all over him.
Some words were exchanged between Ligon and the official. Allen brings the ball down, crosses the center stripe, jumps it from the outside, it's off to the left.
Corbett with the rebound, but that will end the first quarter play here from Gloversville with Johnstown on top of Gloversville, 12-11, and we'll be back with second quarter action. As we come back for the start of the second quarter.
You know, I still can't get used to this just inbounding it until you said jump ball. Landrio will be inbounding it for the Red Dragons. Landrio to Ligon. Ligon stakes it up, sets it down. Second half is underway. Ligon gets side up, goes off to Allen on the far side. Allen sets it up to Giuliano in the middle. Giuliano back to Ligon. Ligon way from the outside. Good for 2.
Johnstown still showing that funny zone with a one-man runner on Landrio. They don't want Landrio to get hot in this game. They'll let everybody else shoot. So Johnstown brings it down the other end. They have Dell on the baseline. He'll give it back up to Derek Roy with Corbett. Corbett brings it back up to Roy. Wilson will call another play. Make it Gloversville now showing a little bit of a zone, 2-3 zone, and this is what can trouble Johnstown. They can show a lot of motion against a man, and Derek Roy misses the runner as Willard come down with the rebound, and he is fouled. He'll be fouled by Joe Giuliano.
Foul by Giuliano, his first. Team 4.
7:08 remaining in the second period of play. Remember, stay with us at halftime. We're going to have some exciting dance maneuvers by the Gloversville cheerleaders as well as the Johnstown cheerleaders. It's going to be a very exciting time.
Willard hits the first. That ties the game at 13. Second shot is good for Rich Willard.
Vaughn inbounds to Allen. Allen brings it down. He's not challenged until he gets to that center stripe. And there's the challenge. Off to Vaughn. Vaughn on the left side. Long way from outside. 2 points. Vaughn.
Gloversville hitting their outside jumper tonight. That's going to be trouble for this Johnstown squad. As Abdella takes to the baseline, reverses it back up to Wilson. Again, Gloversville packing in that 2-3 zone. Abdella will take the baseline jumper and hit it. Bob Abdella with his first bucket of the game.
Allen inbounds to Landry. Landry a long cross-court pass to Vaughn. Vaughn in the corner, Giuliano. Back out to Chad Vaughn. Chad Vaughn seems to be running it from the outside. Ligon Ligon's hung up. Ligon back out to Allen. Allen to Giuliano. Giuliano dribbles once out to Ligon from the line. Underneath to Vaughn. Vaughn outside again to Allen. Allen to Ligon, way outside, long.
Ligon again with a jumper. So Gloversville, they're taking Landrio right out of the game, but they don't care. They're continuing to hit their jumpers. Again, staying in their 2-3 zone defense. Abdella up to Wilson. Wilson barks out the play. He'll put it back on the baseline. Inside to Corbett. Corbett's shot is up. He'll get the roll. As he puts Johnstown back on top.
I'm sorry, Giuliano inbounds to Allen. Allen has a slight challenge, but back over the line. Ligon on the far right. Chad Vaughn on the outside. Vaughn to Giuliano. Giuliano up from the outside, and it's good.
Gloversville showing that hot shoot and put themselves back on top, 19-18, 5:15 in the second quarter. Wilson again brings it to the right side, feeds it inside to Corbett, and Corbett's going to be called for the offensive foul as he pushed away as Wilson tried to feed him the ball underneath.
31 correction.
Wilson will come out of the game, and
Landreau to inbound. Inbounds to Ligon. Ligon brings it down the left side. Crosses the center strike. Pass to Ron Allen on the far side. Giuliano cuts underneath, yet the ball comes to Vaughn on the left. Back to Giuliano on the stripe. He's up, and it's off to the side. Oh, Giuliano gets his own rebound back. Out to Landreau. Landreau the far side for Vaughn. Vaughn from the outside. Good for two.
Jerry now walks it up as he's going to run the offense here for Johnstown. In the corner to Bob Abdella. Gloversville still in their zone defense. They're going to try to force Johnstown to shoot that outside jumper. So Jerry with it. He'll give it up to Roy. Roy will take the three-pointer. No good. Rebound by Corbett, and he's fouled as he goes up for the shot.
I believe
Corbett will go to the line.
Foul on Aaron Ligon, his second. Team set. Over to the line for two.
Ligon second.
Mike Brown, second.
Corbett will shoot two. 21-18. Gloversville on top. 4:12 on the clock in the second quarter. First shot by Corbett rolls it home.
Makes it look easy.
Nice and smooth. Got a nice release. And that one, just as we say, that is a brick. As Allen comes down with the ball for Gloversville.
Allen crosses the center stripe on the far side. Brings the ball down, sets up the court. Landrio on the near side. Landrio all the way in the corner to Vaughn, who's double teamed. Vaughn loses the ball, yet Landrio does pick it back up. He saves it. Ball is stolen away.
Wilson with the steal. And he comes up limping as Landrio fell on his leg. Good steal by Marky Wilson as he shot the gap on that one. As Johnstown will get the ball out of bounds. That's the team's sixth foul on Gloversville. Johnstown doing a good job with ball movement as Abdella takes the long three-pointer. It comes up short.
Allen brings it down off the rebound all by himself from the outside. And it's good.
4-point lead now for Gloversville as their zone seems to be working. Into Willard. Willard's going to pull up for the jumper and hit it from Ruggieri.
Balovic inbounds to Allen. Allen comes down, crosses the center strike. Off to the far side to Landrio. Landrio's been kept out of the shooting game so far. Long pass to Allen. Allen to the corner to Vaughn. Vaughn is tied up. Vaughn all the way outside to Allen. Allen to the far corner. Landreau, Valovich, back to Landreau. Landreau for three.
Landreau from way downtown on that one as he went way out to get that shot off. NBA style. Willard takes a wild shot. He doesn't get it. Ligon comes down with it. He'll feed Vaughn. Vaughn will pull it up to Valovich. Wilson with a great hustle and play. Saves it in bounds, where Jerry's going to take it down the other end. Pull up for the jumper. No good. Loose ball. Valovich with it.
Valovich brings it down. Back. Throws it away to Allen. Gloversville loses the ball. Goes over to Johnstown. 2:05 remaining.
Little lackadaisical there on Gloversville as they turn it over to Johnstown.
And now it becomes a 4-point play because Gloversville could have been up by 7, and now if Johnstown scores here, they'll only be up by 3. 4-point play. Somebody want to take that three-pointer.
Wilson pulls up for the one-hander. No good. Rebound by Giuliano of Gloversville.
Giuliano off to Allen. Allen brings it down on the center of the strike ball to Landreau. Vaughn from way outside.
Chad Vaughn lighting it up here for Gloversville. 7-point lead for the Red Dragons. 1:30 on the clock in the second quarter. As we were saying earlier, the zone gives this Johnstown squad a lot of trouble. As Wilson drives the lane and he's fouled, he'll go to the line.
Foul and goes to the
Wilson to the line, 1-1.
Wilson, he gets the first to go. He'll get another. Cuts it to a 6-point lead. Second shot off the front, no good. Allen with the rebound.
Allen brings it down, crosses the center stripe. Little indecision there. The coach is hollering some directions in. Landreau with the ball. Landreau to Valovich. Valovich brings it out again. Giuliano on the outside. Giuliano to Allen. Allen to Chad Vaughn. One-hander up and off by a rifle shot. Ron Allen comes down to the ball. He takes it in himself. I think he's been watching Michael Jordan a little bit.
Corbett ripped it down for Johnstown. Long feed to Dunlap, and he's fouled. Wilson is pushing the ball down the floor.
Foul number 21. Giuliano, his third.
As Giuliano's third foul, the Johnstown coach is calling for an intentional foul. The official took very tight control of the second, got him to sit down, got him to calm down. That's why they're out there.
Dunlap will get the 1-and-1. He can't get it to go. Rebound by Corbett. Corbett's shot is up and in. Tim Corbett with his third bucket of the game.
Technical has been called on Aaron Ligon. You and I were talking about this earlier.
Costly technical by Aaron Ligon. That is a personal foul as well.
That's his third personal foul.
With a 4-point lead, Gloversville getting themselves a technical foul. That'll give 2 shots and the ball for Johnstown a chance to tie this ball game up. Wilson hits the first.
Moments ago, I was talking to Aaron about the officials talking on the side that Aaron Ligon's temper was getting away from him. And it just took that one incident.
So Wilson hits the two technicals, and now Johnstown will bring the ball inbounds.
Andy Fiedler checks in for Gloversville.
Fiedler checked in for the Dragons. 26 seconds, and the Sir Bills have the ball.
Wilson with the ball on the wings. 13 seconds on clock. Willard on the baseline. Pulls up for the leaner one. No good. Corbett tried to get it. No good. Ball with the rebound.
Allen brings the ball down. 3 seconds.
His shot is blocked. And no good as time runs out here in the second period of play from Gloversville High School. Gloversville takes the lead into the locker room, 28-26. And again, stay tuned here as we're going to be getting some cheerleaders dancing and some demos from our Gloversville and Johnstown cheerleaders.
Okay, let me give you some names of the cheerleaders have been cheering here for a while. For Johnstown, the JVs have been Megan.
Bob Abdella with 2, Mark Wilson with 9, Ruggieri with 2, Rich Willard with 6, and Tim Corbett with 7, and they were 8 for 13 from the line, and they only had three fouls. We're breaking up, Dave. Take over.
Okay, let's try it. Ron Allen with 7, Joe Giuliano with 4, Langro with 3 points, Ligon with 4, Balavic with 2, Vaughn with 8, Tola 28. I got to say a special hi to somebody, a friend of Mike's down at the studio. She's a friend of mine, my daughter. She's been homesick for a few days. Lexus, you got to hang in there. You'll get better.
Okay, well, I guess we got to stay in now for the alma mater.
I've never heard the alma mater at halftime.
There you go.
I promise I won't sing. The secret is not to understand one word.
I get you. Just go out there and
Are we ready, Aaron?
we are ready, and it's Johnstown basketball. Who starts the second half of play here? Gloversville on top, 28-26 over to Sir Bill. Johnstown really not experiencing any foul trouble in the first half. They only had 3 team fouls.
Joe Giuliano and Aaron Ligon both have 3 fouls for the Dragons and could be a big factor very quickly since they're both in.
So we'll see if Gloversville continue their hot streak, and as Corbett will take it down the lane, knocked away by Ligon. Loose ball picked up by Willard. Willard gets it stripped, gets it back. His shot is up and in. Rich Willard with the first bucket of the second half for Johnstown.
Balavic inbounds to Allen. Allen sets it up. Allen brings it across the center stripe. Outlet to Vaughn in the close right side corner. In the middle to Landreau. Landreau's up and in and out. Allen pushes it out to Ligon. Ligon finishes 2 points.
So Ligon picks up right where Gloversville left off in the first half. He gives Gloversville a 2-point lead. Ruggieri looks to drive the baseline, spins around, it's up and in. And Ruggieri comes and answers for Johnstown.
And here we go again. Ligon brings the ball down on the far side, back in the middle to Chad Vaughn. Chad Vaughn back on the outside to Ron Allen. Allen in the corner to Langio. Langio back to the middle to Vaughn. Vaughn to the far side to Allen. Allen drives to the basket.
And now the technical will be called on Coach Landrio of Gloversville, as the officials are not putting up with any words from any players or nothing. So we'll go to the other end. Wilson will shoot the technical for Johnstown. Wilson's first shot is good. As he gives Johnstown their first lead early in the game. His second shot, he gets the roll. 2-point lead in the ball for Johnstown. Willard brings it in for Johnstown as Wilson brings it across. Gloversville back in their man-to-man defense. Wilson looks to drive, nowhere to go, pulls it back out. Ruggieri to Corbett. Ruggieri loses it, runs it down, beats inside to Corbett. It's knocked away by Ligon. Johnstown will keep possession. Johnstown outsizing Gloversville. Into Corbett and counted as Tim Corbett gives the Bills a 4-point lead.
Ligon inbounds to Valovic. Valovic back to Allen in the middle. Allen crosses the center stripe. Pushes the ball off to Landrio on the near side. Landrio looking for release. Landrio out to Chad Vaughn to pass the key. Far side to Allen. Allen's looking to set it up again. Landrio in the far corner. Landrio to Ligon. Ligon to Valovic. Valovic drives. It's in and out.
As Corbett comes down with the rebound for Johnstown. Wilson tries to outlet Abdella. Abdella feeds it back to Ruggieri. Ruggieri loses the handle for it. Tip for the ball. Willard comes down with it for Johnstown. His shot is up. No good. And Ligon gets it for Gloversville.
Ligon passes it off to Allen as he crosses the center stripe. Allen comes right down the pipe. Passes off to Vaughn. Pass is broken up.
Abdella breaks it up to give it up to Wilson. Wilson runs it for Johnstown. Shot by Wilson's wild, but Corbett comes up with a loose ball, lays it up and in.
Landrio inbounds to Allen. On that immediate inbound, the Sir Bills are staying right on their backs, and yet the minute the ball comes in, they fall way back. Allen's calling out signals.
Gloversville's going to wait to set their offense. Johnstown in a man-to-man defense.
Long outside shot from Ligon is over the back of the backboard. Sir Bills take over.
Sir Bills take over with a 6-point lead. 4:20 on the clock in the third quarter. Wilson to Abdella. To Ruggieri. Gloversville still playing man. As they're pushing the ball up higher and higher against this Johnstown offense. Corbett in the post, feeds Willard. Willard baseline jumper, no good. Fight for the rebound. Corbett with it, brings it down, puts it back up and in. And counted as he was fouled.
Foul appears to be on Mike Valovic. While he's sitting at the foul line, let me give you a quick rundown of the varsity Johnstown cheerleaders. We just got their list. Debbie Simpson's the captain. She's got Nicole Porter, Gina Mendetto, Jessica DeCosta, Jennifer Hill, Christina Lynch, Marjorie Noon, Amber Askew, and Jill Pearson. That's the Johnstown cheerleaders.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Aaron.
Yeah, go ahead, Dave.
Got a timeout on the field. This is W49BA. Aaron Mraz and Dave Berger, the voice of the best sports in the area, taking a break.
Okay, as we come back to action, 3:57 on the clock in the third quarter. Gloversville basketball down by 8.
Valovic inbounds to Ron Allen. Allen has got playing man-to-man by the Sir Bills. Just makes it over the half-point line. Allen all the way. Ligon with a rebound, and it's no good. Seaver with a rebound, and it's no good.
Wilson takes over for Johnstown, bringing it down the floor. Still, Gloversville backdoor play to Corbett. Corbett can't do anything with it. Have to pull it back out to Ruggieri. Good play by Wilson, but Corbett just ran out of room under the basket. This backdoor goes to Willard. Willard fakes. His shot is up off the glass and in. So Willard...
Lee got inbounds to Allen. I'm sorry.
We'll get it right yet, dude.
Oh, almost stolen away. Zalovic out to Vaughn. Vaughn from outside the key. It's in and out.
Looks like the foul will be on Corbett. That's his second foul.
Foul by 31, Johnstown, number 7. The second, team first. Close the ball.
Gloversville will get it out of bounds under their own basket.
Inadvertent horn, I believe.
Inadvertent buzzer.
Is that like an inadvertent flag?
Inadvertent buzzer. Vinny DiGiacomo is on the horns tonight. Fiedler inbounds it to Vaughn, out to Giuliano. Giuliano out all the way outside to Allen. Turnover on the side. The North signal was for
a 5-second call. They didn't advance the ball. There's a white hash mark. If you can see where the coaches are, they have to advance the ball over that line within 5 cents of being guarded. And Wilson doing a fine job on defense, and Allen not going anywhere. Ball over to Johnstown with a 10-point lead. 2:43 on the clock. Ruggieri looks the back door to Wilson. Wilson saves it in, but recovered by Fielder of Gloversville. Wilson gets it right back, lays it up and in. Great hustle play by Mark Wilson of Johnstown, giving him a 12-point lead.
Gloversville became very lackadaisical. There were 3 Gloversville players, 1 Johnstown. He walked away with it. Allen passes to Giuliano on the far side. Giuliano to Ligon on the outside. Fiedler at the top of the key. Fiedler to Vaughn. Vaughn to Allen. Allen with a jumper. It's off the rim.
Ruggieri with a big rebound for Johnstown as we're under 2 minutes to go now in the third period. Johnstown being patient now, working against the man defense of Gloversville. Wilson, nowhere to go. He'll have to pull it back out. Ruggieri looking to drive the lane, and reaching foul will be called on Giuliano.
That's Giuliano's 4th.
Foul by 21, Giuliano.
Langio replaces Fiedler.
Wilson will bring it inbounds for Johnstown. Wilson gets it into Abdella. Abdella's going to walk it up top. Set the offense for Johnstown, who gets it guarded by Landrio. Back door to Wilson. Wilson shot. He can't get it to go. Giuliano with the rebound.
Giuliano outbounds it to Landrio. Landrio back to Allen. Allen crosses the center stripe, tries to set it up. Gloversville is down by 12 with 1:20 in the third quarter. Giuliano on the far side. Ligon on the far side. Landrio from 1.5 miles away. Ball is up and Allen saves the rebound. Landrio again from way outside.
And Allen again with a loose ball.
He's in the right place at the right time. Vaughn with a beautiful set off the rim to the right. Johnstown on the rebound.
Ruggieri gives it up to Wilson. Wilson walking it across as we're under a minute to go now in the third period. He gives it up to Corbett. To Ruggieri. They're going to run the clock down. They're very impatient with a 12-point lead they built here in the third period. They come into the third period down by 2. Looks like Gloversville's only put 2 points on the board here in the third period.
That was a shot by Ligon.
As we're down to 15 seconds. Wilson calling the play as they get ready to run it. Over to Ruggieri, down to 10 seconds. Ruggieri to Wilson. Wilson fakes, gives it up to Ruggieri. Ruggieri's going to pull up for the three-pointer. No good. As the guy come down with it, and that will end our third period of play here from Gloversville with Johnstown on top of Gloversville, 42-30, and we'll be back for fourth quarter action.
Welcome back to Dragon's Den. 8 minutes to go, Aaron. What do you think?
Well, I think even though it's a 12-point lead, they're not out of it yet. You're going to see a good ball game before this is over.
We've seen a good ball game. We've seen 3 good games tonight. Ligon on the outside takes the pass from Allen back to Valovic. Valovic to Landrio. Landrio to Allen in the middle. Allen is fouled on it going up. While we're waiting for them to foul line, let's give our fans out there some information what's coming up for us. You know, things slow down a little bit in March with the snow still on the ground. We just wanted to know that Gloversville and Johnstown sports, the spring sports, we're going to be highlighting them the whole month of March. We're going to be doing softball. We're going to be doing baseball. We're going to be doing track. We're going to be doing tennis in both schools. You'll be out in Johnstown, and I'll be here in Gloversville, and we're looking forward to seeing all the fans out there. Get them ready for a good season.
Yep, it's been a long winter season here. Things kind of winding down, so I'm sure they're itching to get back outdoors, but it may be a while with the snow we have out there.
On Monday the 8th, pitchers and catchers get together, and we're going to be right here with them.
As the ball will go out of bounds, Johnstown will bring it down. 11-point lead for the Sir Bills. As they're running their offense high, looking for the back door against this tough Dragon man-to-man defense.
Johnstown's pulling the Dragons further and further out. Each time they come down the field, Aaron, it's going to be interesting with the 7 minutes to go. How far are they going to come?
Wilson will pull up for the jumper on the baseline. No good, and Corbett's going to be called for the foul going over the back. That's his 3rd foul. Team second in the second half.
Ron Allen.
Hans Litz in the game now for Johnstown.
Landrio inbounds the ball. Allen has it. The Sir Bills fall back. It's an interesting play. They stay right on him until he gets the ball, and they all fall back. Ligon on the far side. Ligon inside to Vaughn. Vaughn back outside to Landrio to Ligon. Ligon drives to the basket. Shot is no good. Rebound taken by the Sir Bills.
Ruggieri goes.
Landrio inbound to Allen. Allen brings it down. Allen with the ball off to the far side to Ligon. Ligon back to Landrio in the middle. Landrio back to Ligon on the far side. Allen on the near side. Long two-pointer is good.
10-point lead for Johnstown, 44-34. 6-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. Gloversville continuing that high man-to-man pressure, making Johnstown handle the basketball. Hans Litt with it. He's in trouble. Up Jerry. Jerry looking to drive the lane. Spins to the right. Puts it on the floor to Litt. Back to Ruggieri. Ruggieri's going to reset the offense. Johnstown just weaving it, being patient, looking for the open shot. Inside to Litz. Litz left hand is up. He can't get it to go. Great pass by Bob Abdella getting it in.
Aaron Ligon gets his 4th foul.
And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. And with that, 5:39 on the clock in the 4th quarter. Johnstown on top, 44-34. And we'll be back after this timeout. Okay, as we come back here in Gloversville, we got a tough matchup between Gloversville and Johnstown. Hans Litz going to line for Johnstown for 2 shots. Johnstown being real patient on the offensive end right now. They're looking for nothing but easy baskets. They're running a lot of time off the clock. They're forcing Gloversville to play them tough.
The clock has become their closest friend.
Litz's first shot is good. Litz second shot gets good for a 12-point lead for Johnstown.
Landreau inbounds to Allen. Allen brings it down the far side as he crosses the center stripe. Joe Giuliano is back in as well as Mike Valovic. Vaughn with the ball. Vaughn to Allen. Allen to the far side to Landreau. Another long three-pointer.
And Ruggieri, thinking the better of it, pulls it up, going to run some time off the clock. Gives it up to Wilson. Wilson calls the play. Willard with it up top to Ruggieri. Ruggieri to Wilson. On the floor to Litz. Litz gives it up to Ruggieri. Ruggieri on the baseline. Looks to drive the baseline. Nowhere to go. He'll have to bring it back out. Gets it inside to Abdallah. Abdallah tries to feed Litz. It'll go out of bounds off of Gloversville, and Johnstown will keep it.
Two Gloversville players, Giuliano and Landreau, went for the ball. Went off one of them. And the Sturbills not only control the ball, they keep the clock on their side.
Johnstown doing a good job taking care of the basketball, looking for an easy shot. Abdallah looks to drive the lane, nowhere to go. He'll have to bring it back out to Wilson. 4:40 on the clock now in the fourth quarter. Abdallah in trouble, gives it up to Willard. Willard getting double teamed. He gives it up. No, Wilson. He throws it away. Rich Willard throws it away as he pulled his dribble up, and Gloversville's defense pays off.
Valovic inbounds to Landreau. Landreau brings it up across the stripe.
Wilson stripped Andrea Landreau, and Wilson's going to pull it back out and run some more time off the clock as they call the play. Willard looks to drive the lane. Wilson will pull up for the jumper off the rim. No good. Hans Litz is going to be called for the foul as he come up over the top.
There's some jawing going on the other side between the Johnstown and Gloversville coaches. Valovic brings the ball in. It's all in good taste. Both of them are laughing at each other. This game is very friendly. The competition is as keen as it can get, but it is still friendly. Valovic with the ball. Valovic goes in, brings it back out to Vaughn. Long shot for Vaughn.
And Willard will be called for the foul, and the referee's starting to tighten things up here. Corbett in the game now, 4 lit for Johnstown. Coach Landreau trying to get on the good side of the officials there. He may need him down the stretch here, as it's been a tough game for both teams. The Gloversville picking up 2 technicals so far.
Giuliano with the ball goes to the far side. Long three-pointer for Allen. Ball short. Johnstown all over off the rebound.
The jury gives it up to Abdallah. Abdallah is going to slow things up. Again, Wilson calling the play out. 3:20 on the clock. Abdallah looks to drive the lane, and he'll be fouled.
Foul on Landreau, second. Team fourth.
Aaron Ligon comes into the game for Landreau.
46-34, 3:17 on the clock. Fourth quarter, Johnstown run a lot of time off the clock. Gloversville has kind of gone cold in the game. Ruggieri will drive the lane. His shot is up and in. Dan Ruggieri.
Vaughn brings the ball over the center stripe. Aaron Ligon on the far side. Back in the middle to Ron Allen. Allen to the near side to Valovic. Valovic drives and he pulls it out. Vaughn with the ball. Vaughn to the near side to Giuliano. Giuliano up with a jumper. It is in and out.
Corbett with the rebound.
There's a lid on that basket for this.
I tell you, after they lit it up in the first half, you were wondering if they could continue that pace. And Ruggieri looks to drive the lane. His shot is up. No good. Tipped by Corbett. No good. Willard fighting for the rebound. He's got it, and he's fouled. Johnstown on the offensive board doing a great job keeping that ball alive. And Gloversville finding themselves getting in trouble here as we're down by 14 with 2:26 on the clock.
Giuliano, I believe that's his little unsportsmanlike conduct there on Giuliano's little hand signal to the Johnstown bench, totally uncalled for.
Going line 2.
We're waiting for Coach Landreau to send somebody in. Joe Giuliano did fall out. Landreau will be coming in. 2:26. Let's hope our tempers stay cooler for the remaining 2 minutes and 26 seconds and what the incident that just happened.
Yeah. Willard, first shot, no good as he bangs it off the back of the rim.
The Dragons only had 2 points in the third quarter. They only got 3 points in the fourth quarter.
Willard's second shot, no good. Kept alive by Corbett. Loose ball picked up by Abdella as Johnstown doing the job on the offensive end here. And again, they're putting their offense in motion by running some time, working for a good shot. Willard looks to drive the lane. He'll have to pull it up, and again, they're into their weave as Wilson loses the handle on it, picked up by Allen. Allen's shot is up, no good, as Abdella comes back in to get the ball as Wilson brings it across for Johnstown as we're under 2 minutes to go in the game.
Gloversville's not taking the smart shots they were the first half.
Backdoor to Ruggieri. Ruggieri lays it up and in. As Johnstown now walking away as they're up by 16.
Landreau off to Vaughn. Vaughn back in the middle to Allen. Allen on a long three-pointer.
He can't get it to go. Corbett with the rebound. Wilson now walking it up for Johnstown. Crowd starting to come to their feet here, trying to put some motion into this Gloversville defense. Backdoor to Ruggieri. Ruggieri misses the layup.
Landreau on the rebound. Landreau runs into traffic. Off to Ligon on the near side. Ligon drives.
Ligon drives, puts it up and in, and he is fouled. Fouled by Mark Wilson. Johnstown bringing in some new recruits here as the Johnstown fans come to their feet and applaud a great job for the Sir Bills.
Chris Bahar comes in for the Dragons. Fred Barksdale comes in for the... Brian Johnson comes in. And Mikey the District.
Ligon shot, no good. Picked up by Wilson. Wilson runs it across. There's Derek Roy. Chad McLean, Adrian Garfolo, and number 22, David Samick is in the game for Johnstown.
Something has happened. The official took the ball. People are walking on and off the court. I didn't hear a buzzer ring. Did you?
I think he stopped the game to get there were 2 more players on the Johnstown bench waiting to get in, and I think the official did a nice gesture, I guess you could say.
Also for the Gloversville players, we got some players that have not been in yet this game. We have all fresh players in from both sides. 46 seconds to go. Excitement and adrenaline is flowing in these kids.
Garfolo taking it to the hole. Little move, shake and bake. He can't get it to go.
Barhart misses. Barksdale is up and good with 2.
As Farrow is fouled, and he will go to the line. No, he won't. Yes, Sparrow will go to line and shoot a 1-and-1.
17 seconds brings down the final curtain. Basketball 1993.
Well, it's been a great basketball season for both Johnstown and Gloversville. We've seen a lot of excitement this year. The Sparrows' first shot is up and rolls it home.
What excitement for the young man. Coach Dunlop, Coach Landreau, up and down the bench, congratulating everybody. Long shot. Barksdale with the rebound. Barksdale is up with a three-pointer. No good.
Lyon with the rebound for Johnstown gives it up to
the final score.
The buzzer goes 52-38. The Sir Bills winning it over the Gloversville Red Dragons.
Unbelievable game.
It is. The score really doesn't reflect how close and how good the ball game was for both teams. Johnstown really not running away with it towards the end.
Well, Aaron, for W49BA, it's been an unbelievable year for sport. We look forward to an up-and-coming new venture for us.
Yes, we're getting into the spring season. And see if we can run down some totals here for you. Bob Abdullah with 2 points. Mark Wilson with 13. Ruggieri with 10. Sparrow with 2. Litt with 2. Richard Willard with 10. Tim Corbett with 13. So some good balanced scoring for the Sir Bills.
Ron Allen for the Dragons with 10. Ted Barksdale with 2. Giuliano with 4. Landrio only had 1 basket, a three-pointer. Ligon with 8. Zalovic with 2. And Vaughn with 8. With Landrio with only 1 three-pointer, the defense that the Sir Bills put into effect was working. There was never a question about it.
That was the same type of defense they did at Johnstown. They just put a man right on Landrio. The rest of the defense played between a man and a zone, and they take Landrio right out of the game. But Gloversville doing a great job in the first half. They were lighting the boards up.
It was 2 different games. In the first half, Gloversville had 28 points, and that was it. They just got totally shut down.
So Johnstown doing a fine job as they come away with the season sweep over the Gloversville Red Dragons. And that will end the basketball season here for W49BA and Gloversville and Johnstown. But don't go away from us because we will be coming into the spring sports running again, baseball, softball, track, tennis. We'll try to have it all for you. So we hope you continue to watch W49BA. Aaron Mraz and Dave, I want to say I enjoyed the basketball season. I'm looking forward to our spring sports schedule.
It's going to be a lot of fun. You got to thank Mike O'Neill. He's really trying to get sports out to the community. He's doing a great job. Gloversville, Johnstown, Mayfield, all over. Don't forget, coming up very shortly, in fact, it's going to be in between us. No, it'll be before. The telethon.
That's right, the Humane Society, the Brendan Memorial Telethon will be
next weekend.
That's right.
We're on Thursday, and it's 2 days after that. We're going to be there helping them at the dance Friday night. My daughter Alexis is going to be co-hosting there on Sunday. We got our dog, Buka, nice Siberian Husky we got from out of the society. Everybody should do the same. We look forward to it. Aaron, it's been great. How about a thank you for our cameraman?
Yes, Bill Frank, we want to thank Bill for doing a fine job for us all year long. He does a great job there for us. It's kind of
I just got kicked. Mike, I'm suing. Aaron, thank you. Gloversville, Johnstown, the whole area. Think sports, think W49BA.
Straight. If you've been drinking, pick someone else to do the driving. A message from